everyone, I am back with your weekly astrology forecast for the week of September 18th to the 24th. I had asked last week if people preferred to have the astrology weather for the week, planet by planet or day by day, and the feedback seems to be that day by day works for people better. So let's start with the headlines for the week, and then we'll go day by day. So the first headline for the week is that we have a new moon on Wednesday, September 20th. It is in the sign of Virgo, and it is at 12:30 a.m. Central Time. So quite early in the morning, and adjust of course for where you live. I'm going by Central Time. And so the new moon's in Virgo. So look at where Virgo is in your chart to see exactly where you should be focusing your energy. Now, Virgo for me rules the 12th house, which is the house that is about self-development and the subconscious and things that are hidden. So for me, this might be an excellent time to set some intentions to do some shadow work for the month. So look at that to see kind of where you should be setting your intentions if you know your chart. If you don't, Virgo is in charge of things like work, and not necessarily like your career aspirations, but your day-to-day job. It's in charge of things like your routine, what you do day to day. It's also in charge of health and also pets as well. So any sort of intentions you have in those areas, it's a good time to make some intentions for that, to set some goals in that area. So that's one of the big things this week. Another thing is that the sun is moving into the sign of Libra at 3:02 p.m. on Friday, and that is the point of the the fall equinox. Spring equinox if you are on the other side of the world in the southern hemisphere. So it's fall equinox here in the northern hemisphere. It's a good time to, I see it kind of as like a witch's Thanksgiving, like to be gratitude for all the things that we've harvested this year, everything we've done so far. I think it's a good time too to acknowledge, elders in our family. And I also set some intentions for things I might want to do environmentally, some things I want to do to say thank you to the planet. Now, on the other side, it is of the world. On the southern hemisphere is the spring equinox, which is a really great time for, if it's warm enough, for blessing your garden. It's a good time for planting seeds that have to do with intentions for the year, for blessing animals and babies, and just enjoying the energies of spring. So whether you're having a fall or a spring equinox, I hope you have a really great equinox on Friday. The sun is moving into the sign of Libra, so that is, and I should pull out the cards here just to show you. Where are we going here? The sun. So I sing to myself like a crazy person. All right, so sun is moving into Libra, which is all about harmony. So I think this card is really appropriate for spring or fall equinox because the birds are migrating, whichever side of the globe you're on. And so it's a good time for harmony, for balance. Our focus becomes more on relationships and partnerships with other people, and getting along with other people. It's definitely on harmony and also on aesthetics, on things like beauty and art and having a pleasant environment around us. We also have Venus moving into, on Tuesday, September 19th, Venus is moving into the sign of Virgo. So she goes out of Leo, which is a sign she's pretty happy with because she can be pretty flamboyant and outgoing. Venus is the planet in charge of relationships and romance and art, and very outgoing and very in your face. Think of like Madonna and Lady Gaga and stuff. But now she's in Virgo. So on Tuesday she moves into Virgo, which in this deck is indecision. When she's in Virgo, she's a little more demure. She's definitely a little more fussy about things, a little more picky about things. She likes things to be very particular, and she's more conservative and more reserved. So you might find in your romantic life or in your artistic expression, you become a little more discerning and a little more reserved about things. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's saying you're stepping back after being kind of in the spotlight for a little while. And then we also have the other headline this week is we have Vesta moving into Libra on Tuesday. So Vesta is the asteroid in charge of our sense of spirituality. and our sense of, she's in charge of the home as well, but I see her definitely as more in charge of our spirituality and our sense of our spiritual practices. And she's moving into Libra, so she's also looking for harmony within her practices as well. And it's also saying that it's a good time to partner up with people if you're looking to get together with people to do things like rituals or for spiritual practice. If you, if you go to a church or go to a synagogue or something like that, it's a good time to work with others on your spiritual practice and to talk about it. So those are the headlines. Let's go day by day. So on Monday, September 18th, the moon is in Virgo. So we're definitely in the mood to like get down to work and to, to organize things. Virgo is very practical, day to day. We want to get things done. So Monday's a good day to do that. We also have Venus trine Uranus. That happens very early in the morning. It happens at 11:27 p.m. or actually at night, the night before, Sunday, September 17th, but it'll be affecting us into Monday. And so it's an opportunity for us to do something a little bit different in our love life and to do something a little spontaneous and fun, maybe artistically or in our romantic life. Don't be surprised if you hear something kind of unusual, either from your partner or about someone's partner. So there might be some little surprises there on Monday. Tuesday, the moon remains in Virgo, so Tuesday is a good day still to get things done, be organized, that kind of thing. The sun is opposite Chiron, the asteroid in charge of our healing, our wounds, and so something may confront us on Tuesday that really kind of opens up an old wound or pushes a button, somebody around us, so watch for that on Tuesday. We also have, as I was saying, Venus moving into Virgo. So romantically, we're a little more reserved that day, and that energy carries forward for about a month. And then on Tuesday as well, we have Vesta moving into Libra. So there's a change of energy on Tuesday. And it's definitely still a good day to get things done, but we might find that we're a little kind of thrown off by something that happens around us, and we definitely feel an energy shift from being more outgoing and out there to kind of being a little more quiet and a little more private in our lives on Tuesday. On Wednesday, there's a void moon at 12:30 a.m., which is when the new moon also is. And then the moon moves into Libra at 5:06 a.m. And this again is all in Central Time, so probably most of us will be asleep during the void moon. And then for Wednesday, we're feeling more harmonious and like we want to be in balance with other people. We want to work together with people. We want things to be beautiful. We definitely don't want conflict on Wednesday. And I think that's the only thing going on Wednesday. And then Thursday, the moon remains in Libra, so we're definitely, again, still looking to be harmonious and get along with people. Mercury has a trine with Pluto at 1:01 p.m. on Thursday. So there's opportunities for us to get to the bottom of things, to communicate with others and to find out about things that were hidden that we may not have known before. And we feel very investigative, like we can definitely ask questions and find out stuff that we might not have known before. So it's a good day for that kind of stuff. Or if you're investigating things or really looking to delve into things and research, this is a really good day for that. We have Venus conjunct with Vesta as well on Thursday. So there's an opportunity here for us to merge our spiritual and our romantic or artistic lives together. So we might want to create something that is very spiritual, or we might delve into, sacred sexuality and things like that. So Thursday, it's a very productive day, I think. Friday, let's see, at 8:04 a.m., the moon is void at 8:04 a.m., and then it moves into Scorpio later that day. So Scorpio is a very intense moon sign. It's definitely a time where we're, whereas we might earlier in the week looking to get along with others, we'll be more vocal about our opinion on the weekend. And it's also a great time for like spirituality, for sexuality, things like that. Scorpio is a very, very intense kind of sign. So that's Friday. We also have Sun sextile Ceres on Friday, so there's opportunities for us to kind of look at things like our diet, our exercise, how are we taking care of ourselves. That's going to come up. There's opportunities for us to take a look at that and be conscious about that on Friday. And then Saturday, the moon remains in Scorpio. There's no big aspects on Saturday, so you know, it's a good time for one-on-one with people. Not so much for big groups, but for more intense discussions with people. It's a good time to get together with, you know, our partners. It's a good day for that kind of thing. And then on Sunday, the moon goes void at 2:33 a.m. And there's a long void moon that day on Sunday. So Sunday is very much an easygoing kind of day, not a lot going on. So if you want to get things done, if you have things to do, Monday, Tuesday, your day to practically focus, get things done. Wednesday, Thursday, and into Friday are times where it's better to work in partnerships and get along with people. And then Sunday, Friday, and Saturday are more intense and more internally focused. And then Sunday's more of a relaxing day. So that's what I'm seeing for the week. And if you have any questions at all, let me know. Like and subscribe.